Hey, what's up, y'all? So here's a little update on what I've been doing, what I got coming up. A couple weeks ago, did some filming for Let It Do TV, had a professional film crew out, and did some really cool stuff. Still working on editing all that out, getting it the way we want it, and I'll have that started posting up on Let It Do TV soon. You can subscribe to Let It Do TV either over on Vimeo, or you can go to my website, which is frankproctorshooting.com, and right there on the top is a link. You see the Let It Do TV logo. It's a link that'll take you right on over there to sign up. If you don't know what that's all about, is currently there's a little over 4 hours of information there, information and thoughts on shooting and gear and training to help you shoot fast, accurate, and easy, and exercises and stuff in there, stuff broken down, etc. Okay, all the information from my carbine and pistol DVDs are on there, and a bunch of other segments, and then we got some more cool stuff coming. So here's what's coming up. Had a thought the other day out on the range. Had just a little bit of time before dark, so I took 150 rounds out to put in a session, and I got to thinking, he's like, let me maybe put together some training sessions that are kind of wrapped around 150 round session. I started to say 150 hours. Woo, that would be a plateful. But 150 rounds, of time invested, well invested, with some fairly easy target setup stuff as well. I've got, I'm a shooter, man. It's been kind of my life's passion for, the past 15, 20 years, something like that. So I've been collecting steel, bought land, I built a range. So I got more than the average dude has got set up for shooting, and I end up doing it for a business too. So I got like 11 pistol bays, a shoot house, a couple hundred pieces of steel set up, so I get up there and I set stuff up, or have it set up, and I go and run and train on it, like, well, a lot of folks don't have that set up. So, and I remember, when I first got into competitive shooting, which is where I got really passionate about shooting, or when I got really passionate about shooting, I had, 5 or 6 targets in the back of my truck, and I'd get to a range, find a bay there with nobody in it, set stuff up and start working, so I want to kind of get back to that a little bit and offer some exercises and target setups for you guys where, here's some things that I think are very relevant to what we want to do as shooters. Here's an easy way to set it up with, 1 to 5 targets, whether it's paper or steel, and I'm going to incorporate a lot of the plastic barrels. 55-gallon plastic barrels are awesome tools to use on the range for obstacles to have to move around, vision barriers, etc. So we're going to work with 5 plastic barrels and up to 5 either steel or paper targets to work. There's some pretty cool exercises. Planning on laying those out where I'll show you, here's how to set it up, then here's what we're going to do, here's me doing it a few times, here's some kind of baseline times and standards, and then here's what we can get out of it, and here's how to train as we're doing it, versus, hey, just set this drill up and go to work. I don't believe in that philosophy. I think that's way too common out there in training, where folks just say, hey man, go shoot the XYZ drill, and shoot it 500,000 times and you'll be good at shooting. I'm not wired that way, man. Folks that have trained with me know that I kind of like to go deep in the weeds, into the hows and whys. If you ever have a question about anything I do in shooting, I have an answer for you. It may be more than you want to hear, but I have an answer. All right, folks. There's a little look ahead what's coming up. Sign up for not Trigger Time TV, but Let It Do TV. I'll also be doing another season of Trigger Time TV coming up. I think we're going to start shooting in the fall for that. And look to see some of my old episodes from Trigger Time TV over on Let It Do TV as well. And once again, you can sign up for Let It Do TV over on frankproctorshooting.com. Thanks, y'all. Oh yeah. If you want to, come out and train with me. Just kind of mention a little bit about my facility. The new trailer I'll have for Let It Do TV will have some kind of overhead footage of the facility, give you an idea of what we can do there. I've got a couple new courses that I'm putting together there. One of them is, what am I calling it? Competition pistol skills course. The way you run that one, I've got like 6 stages set up. as a group, we go through those stages and we work through them, and we identify things, talking points, things to work on, how to work on them. End up covering a lot of material, a lot of ground, and then in that course also allowing shooters to have, like the last hour and a half of the day just to get some solid reps on all those stages. It's something a lot of folks don't get to do. And when I do that course at my facility, it's all steel except for the shoot house, so your reset is really fast. You can get a lot of good quality reps, and with that many bays, you don't have to stand in line to wait to do something. So that's a course I've got going on that's kind of new. Then new one that I'm in the process of adding on the website is a combat pistol skills course. Okay, it's not tactics. Tactics I think are kind of hard to teach, and a lot of times folks get too situational with teaching tactics. Tactics are, and folks get kind of wrapped into, hey, here are tactics, and you apply these tactics to every situation, or this tactic to every situation. You're like, hey, you always hide from behind cover to shoot. Tactics are for a tactician. A tactician has a whole bag full of tactics, tools for specific tasks and circumstances. And that can get tricky teaching, especially in a short amount of time. So what I'm going to put out there is good quality, real combat pistol shooting skills. Okay, we'll start that thing off with an evaluation of fundamentals, an overview of some of my take on fundamentals and how to train them, develop them, enhance them. Look at our ability to shoot on demand. Look at our ability to shoot whilst moving. Look at our abilities to move then shoot. Some things I'm pretty passionate about on the combat shooting side of the house are body mechanics to help you become more effective. Vision speed, all shooting is wrapped around vision speed, so that course is going to have a lot of vision speed stuff in it. And anyway, more details will be out on that pretty soon on my website. I'm also probably going to take that course on the road. I reached out to some of the ranges that I've traveled to in the past, and I really enjoy the ranges. They've got a lot of stuff to work with there, and I'm going to start putting together some travel stuff for next year as well. I've been focusing on some things here at my facility and at my shop for this year, so I kind of took off from traveling, but kind of miss you guys, man. I've met a lot of, no kidding, I've met a lot of cool dudes out there and dudettes out on the road, and I want to get back out and do that, see some old friends, make some new ones. Also making some changes on the website there to where I'm going to limit the amount of products that I deal with, kind of focus on a few of the products that I'm pretty passionate about, and looking to get out of retail sales. I want to do, just push all the sales out through dealers and distributors so that I can focus on shooting. This whole thing started because I like shooting guns, okay? And I like sharing that with folks, sharing, the things that I figured out about how to be better with guns and how to enjoy it. So I'm going to put my efforts and focus into that, let other people sell gear. Of course, the way my brain works, there's going to be thoughts popping up about gear, about how to make things better. So I'll still be doing some product development and bringing some new things to market that I think can help you be a better shooter and be able to shoot fast, accurate, and easy. Okay? That's what I got, folks. Check out frankproctorshooting.com. Sign up for Let It Do TV. Thanks for following here. We'll see y'all later.